You're listening to Radio Mayapur with the best devotional, meditation, kirtan music, and inspirational podcast. This is Radio Mayapur.
Hello, good morning everyone. This is Gangadas, your host for Radio Mayapur, Link to Your Heart. So today we are in a place which is very beautiful. It's called Sankirtan Dham, near Florence. It's a place called Ficule. And today is 12/7/24. And we are very, very fortunate because today there's a meeting and there's a lot of devotees coming from all over Italy. And also, we're very fortunate to have with us a wonderful devotee. His name is Gadhara Pran. He's born in Athens, in Greece, in 1983. He's relatively new and young. And he studied as a naval engineer. He was going to build a ship. But then something in his life changed. He joined one big ship called ISKCON, Hare Krishna. And then he's still part of the big Sankirtan of Lord Chaitanya. So welcome, Gadhara Pran. It's a very great pleasure to be with you today.
Hare Krishna.
It's very nice to see your enthusiasm every day. I see you in Mongol Arti, you chant and dance, and you are serving Vaishnava, nice prasada, and you're doing so many wonderful services here. And I know you travel for many months around Italy distributing books of Srila Prabhupada. So, Gadhara Pran Prabhu, tell us a little bit, 5 minutes or 2 minutes, about your place where you're born in Greece. Greece is not far away from Italy. It's south of Sicily, right?
Yes.
Near Sicily.
East.
East of Sicily. So, and I've never been in Greece, but everybody who has been there says it's a very beautiful place. Many highlands, beautiful sea, ocean.
Almost like Sicily.
Almost like Sicily, yes. So tell us, you were born in Athens. Of course, you speak Greek language, which is a very ancient culture. Yes, tell us a little bit about your family.
Yes. I was raised in a artist family. My parents are both theater actors.
Wow.
And so I had, let's say, always inquisitive nature. By a small child, I was asking many things
Nice.
that actually no one could answer me. Like
course.
teachers in the school or my parents have many questions about life and the goal of life. And
so you were very inquisitive from your very childhood.
yes.
Yeah, very important. Yes.
Inquisitive, and I tried, like every young boy, different ways to enjoy life.
Of course.
And with no
Satisfaction.
satisfaction. And so one very fortunate day, I met Sankirtan devotees on the street in Athens.
From Italy or from Greece?
The devotees were the first devotee I met. He was a Greek devotee.
Okay. So he spoke the same language you speak?
Yes. In Monastiraki, the tourist area down from Acropolis, from Parthenon, Plaka, Monastiraki. He used to set a table with the Bhagavad Gita, incense, and different things from India.
Paraphernalia.
And I was curious, and I got close to his table, and he showed me Bhagavad Gita. Explained me that God has many forms. He showed me Virat Rupa, etc. The pictures of the Bhagavad Gita.
Nice.
Many hands, many mouths. I was curious. And the next devotee I met, always.
So you purchased the Bhagavad Gita or not?
That moment, no.
No.
But
okay.
Next time, second time I met a devotee. He was the first devotee I met, Greek devotee. His name is Gorgovinda Prabhu.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice devotee, Sankirtan devotee. Then the next one, second time I met Nanda Kumar Prabhu from Latvia, I think.
Latvia, okay.
Or Lithuania, sorry.
Lithuania.
And
Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was, let's say, temple president. There was a small center. They started by Dhanavir Goswami Maharaj, like a branch of Rupanuga Vedic College that he started in Kansas City. So that was the second branch in Europe. He started in Athens.
Nice.
And I had the great fortune to meet this. There was two brahmacharis, Nanda Kumar Prabhu and I'm sorry, I don't recall the name of the other devotee, very, very nice devotee. There were two of them running the center and starting the center. And Nanda Kumar Prabhu gave me Sri Upanishad, the first book I got from him. That was the springtime of 2003. And during summertime, then autumn, the same year, when I got back from vacations to study again, I met again Nanda Kumar Prabhu. He asked me, what about the book? How you read
Did you read it?
I said, no, not yet. I was planning to read, but it wasn't yet the time. So we speak a little bit. She explained different things. She explained me. And I was talking quite a few time on the street, I remember. And then he gave me Bhagavad Gita.
No.
And that was the third time and the most powerful, let's say, interchange, like this meeting, changed my consciousness. I got immediately home, chanting Hare Krishna with the Bhagavad Gita in my hand, and I started. As soon as I get home, I started reading. Next time I was in the temple. Next day I want to find out this center. It was quite far away from my place, and immediately I felt home when I got in the center.
You feel like friends and family joining again.
The incense perfume and cooking spices, prasadam, and they had the kirtan, prasadam, and everything. The devotees were so nice, and
How your parents reacted to this?
My parents, like I was saying, I grew up in they were artists and let's say atheists. Atheists. So
they did not believe in God.
Leave us free. Me and my sister. I have a younger sister, 2 years younger. They left us. They preferred to leave us free to choose our religion, our faith, like it. And so quite liberal. And,
yes.
And they took it easy. I mean,
your choice.
Thanks to Krishna, I didn't have many obstacles. Let's say.
Right.
It was good. Even more, it was good. Now, after so many years, they're very enthusiastic. They make donations. They participate.
Nice.
They come to visit us here in Italy every year.
That's wonderful. And your sister also?
My sister also, yes.
She's enthusiastic and she likes
quite.
Nice.
Quite interesting.
So what's your experience when you joined the temple? Tell us what happened then. You start to go Sankirtan also, or what did you do? What service you did in the beginning?
Actually, in the beginning I was very much involved in... I was helping for Sunday feast, where a few devotees, so I was trying to serve as much as possible from Saturday. Saturday we used to have Harinams every Saturday in Athens. I am still very enthusiastic about Harinams, and helping with the Sunday feast until late night. We're cleaning up everything.
The kitchen and everything.
It was a great.
How many people used to come for Sunday feasting there?
And these days, like 20, even 30 people. This was a small place, but it was getting crowded. We had quite ecstatic kirtans every Sunday. Enthusiastic devotees from different countries, places.
Yeah.
Athens is also very multinational,
Cosmopolitan
city.
cosmopolitan
Exactly.
city. There's people from all over the world there. But tell me how from Athens you end up in Italy and in this beautiful place.
That was Tara Prabhu's fault. I don't know.
Tara Prabhu.
You know Tara Prabhu.
He was Tara Prabhu from America.
Yeah, he was teacher in Mayapur.
Yeah. Tara Prabhu. Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah, of course.
So that was his fault. He, after the first 2 years, I think he also kind of moved in Greece. He was staying many months, like maybe half months in Greece, half months around Polish tours and Mayapur and like this. And he very kindly guided me. He helped me a lot in my beginning of my Krishna consciousness.
Nice.
So one day, I mean, she was suggesting me spiritual vacations every now and then, and every year.
Nice.
We went Polish tour with Jagannatha Swami Maharaj. We went Bulgaria, Ratha Yatra with Dhanavir Maharaj.
Nice.
Different. Hungary,
places.
Janmashtami in Hungary. In
So yeah, you get some experience on some pure nectar.
Yeah, many experience. Of course, Mayapur. I went to Mayapur in India, and then one year he asked me, "What about how you like the idea to go to Italy? I heard there's a nice brahmachari team, devotees, very enthusiastic in Sankirtan. They're doing 100 books a day.
Whoa.
They're very fired up. And I think he suggested me, I think it should be good for you to have this experience also, because I was always with his guidance. I was trying to distribute some books in Greece.
Nice.
Since quite the beginning, I started trying to distribute Sri Prabhupada's books, and always this service was always very dear to me.
Nice.
I always feel Lord Chaitanya's Gornitai's mercy, Sri Prabhupada's mercy when I go out with books. So yeah, I accepted very gladly, and so that's when I went. It was 2007 when I get first time in Italy, and I started. First temple I visited was in Village Hare Krishna in
Milano.
Close to Milan.
Medelago.
Medelago. Shri Gadhara Pran temple.
Yes.
Where is also the let's say the headquarters of
BBT,
in Italy and Europe, I think.
Yes.
Madhuseva Prabhu is in charge. And then there I met also through Nama Sankirtan Prabhu, another very nice devotee from Greece that he also served like 8 years. He did his brahmachari experience in this temple, that temple in Hare Krishna with Dayanidhi Prabhu, who is now in Greece. Anyway, so from Nama Sankirtan Prabhu, he introduced me to Bhakti Shakti Prabhu, who is
he's our leader here.
Here in Sankirtan Dham, and was the devotee in charge of. Before when I 2007 when I get to Italy, the temple was running by Bhakti Prabhu, and the devotees base was in Sicily, Catania, so
wow.
Etna, and the
beautiful place,
volcanic area of Etna in Sicily, Catania, and then from there we started soon. I only stayed there 15 days. Then we started this traveling Sankirtan temple with
nice
big truck.
Yeah,
going around Italy for 5 years or so.
You did a lot of festivals.
Many festivals during summertime usually, because the winter time was more the base was more or less fixed in one place. It was more difficult to move in winter time. But yeah, lots of great experiences with the traveling Sankirtan temple. And the last, also Vishnu Prabhu definitely explained, we last 12 or 13 years, we got this Sankirtan Dham, this community here in Umbria, central Italy, and we started to cultivate the land and
it's an
take care of the
agricultural
cows,
community.
of the
You have
cows.
cows. You even have donkey also.
Yes,
We hear him. Titik Prabhu, he goes. So, but was it difficult for you to learn Italian from Greece?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Thanks to the devotees who were trying to translate me in the beginning, like Vishwan Prabhu, who knows English, and
you already knew English before.
English languages, yes,
Yeah.
and little bit of French. I was studying in the school, so many words are also similar
yes,
from Greek
French
to Italian.
Italian,
Also.
yeah.
So many similarities. Anyway, by speaking,
With
reading Srila Prabhupada's books with the devotees, speaking on Sankirtan with the people, it was not.
You speak very good Italian. In fact, it's very difficult to understand that you are from another country. I thought Italian, maybe from North, I don't know. But tell me, Gadhara Pran Prabhu, what was the most astonishing experience you had in your Sankirtan party in the last few years? What was the most astonishing, most amazing, most wonderful experience that you felt Krishna has arranged something, miracle? Share something that.
Actually, quite, maybe not every day, but almost every day is some miracle is happening on Sankirtan.
Beautiful. That's wonderful.
It's so special service. I would not exchange with anything else. Of course, Krishna gives mercy from any service.
Sure.
But everybody says Sankirtan is.
It is, because there is the desire of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam. We have to distribute his blessing and mercy.
Of course, we know that in Srila Prabhupada's movement, every service is how we say,
directed towards Sankirtan.
Yes,
absolutely. Absolutely.
But being on the first line, like they say,
you are quite front army.
It's quite ecstatic, how you say, very powerful experience.
Very powerful. So tell us one of the experience, only one. Share one, few minutes.
Difficult to recall.
Some nectar you can share with to our listener or Radio Mayapur. What was something which is very, it creates more faith in your heart that Krishna is there.
I remember in the maybe one of the first traveling experiences I have, traveling Sankirtan experiences I had in Italy. It was in the north, Valtellina area. It's a very beautiful area, lots of green and very peaceful area between the mountains and the heat and the rivers, very special nature. Anyway, I remember I was doing something in a small village like this, going door to door. I went. It was like very
hills. Was going.
Yeah, very.
It's very.
So I climbed until the last house. I remember in this small village. Seems like nobody was living there, like an abandoned place. So I was, is somebody here? Hello? Like this, I was trying to contact if somebody was there. So I heard a voice. It was an old man, very old. He hardly speaks, or hardly communicates, see or speak or hear.
Okay.
But I proposed him the Prabhupada's books, and he took them and he said, "Yeah, I have to give you a donation, if you like, to help us," and like this. So I remember he took a big amount, maybe 100 euros or something, at the beginning of the year in Italy, and he told me, "Is it okay? Like, is enough like this?" I was amazed because I wouldn't expect such a thing. It was one of the miracles that maybe not so impressive experience, but I just recall that that one. Krishna gave me that remembers now.
Nice.
It's much more experience, but it's difficult to remember them all.
Of course.
in,
But
all these
basically,
years.
when let me ask you, Gadhara Pran Prabhu, when you go in Sankirtan, you solely depend on Krishna's mercy, right? You go and say, okay, here I am your soldier, and you want me to dance, I'll dance. You want me to fight, I'll fight. You want me to distribute this book, I'll do it. Correct?
Of course, there's no alternative.
There is no alternative.
Fully surrender.
Fully surrender. Okay, wonderful. That's nice. So then in the winter time here, you do also some other service. Like you say, you plant grains. And
Yes. Actually, me myself, like 4 or 5 of us were more into Sankirtan for, like, let's say,
Time Sankirtan.
the Sankirtan devotees of this temple last years that we got more activities, more involvement in other agriculture, other fields, other type of services. In the beginning, when we were in traveling Sankirtan temple, for example, most of us were all the time
distributing books.
It was the main activity. But since we got this community, the things changed a little bit, and like 4 or 5 of us, half of us, are going out. Let's say 6 months totally in the year, in periods, 1 month, 2 months,
come
back a few days. We do like this usually. And so when we are here, we're trying to be useful in any
growing your food,
anyway,
growing vegetables, having machine for making pasta, make your own flour.
Exactly.
And you do a lot of things. It's very beautiful. Make your own cheese. You cook and everything. It's very nice. It's wonderful. Okay, tell us one of the most important sloka that you feel from Bhagavad Gita or any scripture that if you keep in your heart for your prayers, personal prayers. Which sloka you like the most?
I used to recall the Sanskrit verses, but
you can tell us the translation.
In translation, I think one of the most important verses is when Krishna says, "As one surrenders unto me, I reciprocate accordingly."
Nice.
It means that
nice. So beautiful. So that means we have to surrender more and more and more.
Because there's no limit.
There's no limit, yes. There's no limit.
The mind says, Krishna's mercy like this, but actually...
When you go out there and distribute books...
We have to surrender more and more, always,
every day,
every moment.
There's no wasting time.
No way out.
Prabhupada said that this devotional service is like a war against Maya. So you are the soldier of Lord Chaitanya. And in Lord Chaitanya's army, you are the front soldier who goes and distributes the mercy. So very nice talking to you, Gadhara Pran Prabhu. Tell us, yes.
I just, you remind me, you asked him about the prayer. The thing that I like so much Sankirtan is that helps me to pray.
Yes.
To pray really also during japa. Otherwise, because of my, karma or nature, I have a very lazy, spaced out mind like this. But when I am in Sankirtan, somehow or other, gives me more impetus, enthusiasm to chant better japa and really pray to Krishna to become his instrument. That's why I love Sankirtan so much. It's my...
Sankirtan Jagya Ki Jai. So Gadhara Pran, give a message, your message today to the people who are listening to Radio Mayapur. What is your message from your heart to them? The party message. Whatever you feel.
I'm extremely grateful and eternally grateful to all the devotees of the Lord, who are just like desert trees. They are full of compassion for the conditions. They can fulfill the desires of everyone, and because of your mercy,
Oh, my.
I'm also somehow or other, devotee's mercy, I'm still here trying to serve you. And I beg for your blessings so that I can continue and strive to serve you better.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Gadhara Pran Prabhu.
Hare
I'm sure that the Lord will bless you more and more as you keep your determination to distribute Prabhupada books. Because if Prabhupada is happy and devotees are happy, Krishna becomes very happy. And so definitely Krishna will bless you unlimitedly. Thank you so much for being with
Thank
us
you,
today.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hope to see you in Mayapur very soon. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Haribo.
You're listening to Radio Mayapur with the best devotional, meditation, kirtan music, and inspirational podcast. This is Radio Mayapur.